Let's talk about that sinking feeling. We've all been there. You get home from the salon, all excited for your new look. You take that first, real look in the mirror, and oh no, it's just not right. Maybe the layers are way too short, the bangs are crooked, or the whole cut just isn't what you pictured in your head. The first instinct is to panic, maybe even shed a tear or two, and then immediately reach for a hat to hide under for the next 6 months. But wait, before you commit to a life of beanies and baseball caps, I need you to take a deep breath. I've got your back. A bad haircut doesn't have to be a disaster. In fact, it can be an opportunity to get creative and discover new styles you never would have tried otherwise. Today I'm going to walk you through 7 of my go-to super simple styling tricks to help you not just survive, but actually love your hair again while it grows out. We're talking no regrets, no stress, and definitely no hiding. By the end of this video, you'll have a whole arsenal of techniques to turn that haircut frown upside down. These are the same tricks I share with my clients when a cut doesn't go as planned or when they're in that awkward in-between stage. They're easy, effective, and will give you back your confidence. So, if you're ready to take control of your hair, let's get right into it. First up, and this is a big one, is to add volume and movement. Often what makes a haircut feel wrong is that it's too flat, too heavy, or the lines are just too harsh and blunt. It can feel like your hair is just sitting there, like a helmet. The quickest way to counteract this is by breathing some life and airiness back into it. My favorite tool for this is a good old-fashioned round brush and a blow dryer. When your hair is damp, focus on lifting the roots as you dry. Pull the hair straight up from the scalp and aim the heat at the base. This creates instant lift that will last all day. If you're not a pro with a round brush, a blow-dry brush is a fantastic all-in-one tool that does the work for you. Another super simple trick. Use a volumizing mousse or a root-lifting spray before you even start styling. Apply it to damp roots, and it will give your hair that extra oomph and hold. And here's a hack that takes literally 2 seconds. Just flip your part to the opposite side. If you always part on the left, try a deep part on the right. Your hair has been trained to lie flat in one direction, so flipping it forces the roots to stand up, giving you instant, effortless volume. It makes the style look intentional and chic, not like you're trying to fix a mistake. Next, let's talk about trick number 2. Embrace waves or soft curls. This is probably the most effective camouflage for a haircut you're not thrilled with. Straight hair can put a spotlight on any imperfections in even layers, choppy ends, or lines that are just too severe. But by adding a bit of bend and texture, you can magically disguise all of that. The texture creates a beautiful distraction and helps blend everything together seamlessly. You don't need to create perfect tight ringlets. In fact, it's better if you don't. We're going for loose, effortless. I woke up like this waves. A 1-inch or 1.25-inch curling iron or wand is perfect for this. Take random sections of your hair, wrap them around the barrel for just a few seconds, and leave the last inch or 2 of the ends out. This keeps it looking modern and beachy, alternating the direction you wrap the hair, some towards your face, some away will give you a more natural, less uniform result. You can also achieve this with a flat iron. Just clamp a section of hair, twist your wrist as you glide down the hair shaft, and you'll get a beautiful, soft bend. This is one of the fastest ways to transform a bad cut into a trendy, lived-in style that looks completely on purpose and totally fabulous. Moving on to tip number 3, and this one is a lifesaver. Accessories are your best friend. Seriously, think of them as the jewelry for your hair. They can instantly elevate a look, make a statement, and, most importantly, strategically hide or distract from any areas you're not loving. Awkward growing out bangs. A stylish headband or a chic silk scarf can sweep them back beautifully. A section that's too short or sticking out weirdly, a well-placed barrette or a couple of decorative clips can pin it back and turn it into a deliberate style detail. The key is to choose accessories that complement your outfit and your overall vibe. For a sleek, polished look, try some minimalist metallic clips or a simple black headband. If your style is more bohemian or relaxed, go for a patterned scarf, a velvet scrunchie or a tortoiseshell claw clip. And let's not forget the power of a great hat. A fedora, a beanie, or a cute cap isn't just for hiding, it's a fashion statement. When you wear an accessory with confidence, nobody will think you're covering up a bad haircut. They'll just think you have amazing style. So, open up that drawer and start playing. You'll be surprised how a simple accessory can completely change your hair game. Alright, let's dive into number 4. Texture products are your secret weapon. The right product can literally manipulate your hair and fake a better haircut until the real one grows in. It's all about identifying the problem and choosing the right solution. For example, if your hair feels too blunt, too perfect, or has that freshly cut helmet look, you'll want to rough it up a bit. A dry texturizing spray is magical for this. Flip your hair upside down, spray it generously through the mid-lengths and ends, and then tousle it with your fingers. It will add instant grit, separation, and that cool, undone vibe, breaking up those harsh lines. Dry shampoo works wonders too, even on clean hair, by adding matte texture and volume at the root. On the other hand, if your haircut is the opposite problem, too choppy, overly layered, or full of flyaways, you'll want to use products that bring everything together. A lightweight smoothing cream, a bit of hair oil, or a soft pomade or wax can work wonders. Take a tiny amount, warm it up in your palms, and then gently run your hands over the surface of your hair to tame frizz and coax those frayed-looking ends to blend in with the rest of your hair. The right product gives you control, allowing you to mold your hair into the shape you want, not the shape the scissors gave you. Fifth on our list is a subtle but powerful one: adjust your part or your fringe. You would be absolutely shocked at how much a tiny change in where your hair parts can completely transform the overall look and how the cut frames your face. If you have a standard middle part, try shifting it just an inch to the side, or go for a dramatic deep side part. A deep side part is fantastic for creating volume on top and can also be a clever way to conceal an uneven shape or a side that was cut a little too short. It sweeps a larger section of hair over, camouflaging any problem areas underneath. Now, let's talk bangs, or as some call it, the fringe. Bangs can be the trickiest part of a haircut to get right. If your bangs were cut too short or too blunt, don't despair. Instead of trying to wear them straight down, try sweeping them to the side. Use a little bit of light hold hairspray or a texturizing paste on your fingertips to guide them over, blending them into the longer face-framing pieces of your hair. This creates a soft, side-swept fringe look that's incredibly flattering and hides the awkward length as they grow. This small adjustment can rebalance your entire look and draw attention to your best features, like your eyes or cheekbones. Okay, trick number 6 is a classic stylist secret: use color to soften the shape. This might sound a bit more committed, but strategic hair color or highlights can work wonders in distracting from a haircut's flaws. Think of it like contouring for your hair. Color creates dimension and movement, which can trick the eye into seeing a different shape. If your cut feels heavy or blocky, adding some well-placed highlights, especially around the face, can break up the density and add the illusion of texture and layers. The lighter pieces will catch the light and create movement, making the cut feel much softer and more dynamic. Conversely, if your cut is too choppy or over-layered, adding some subtle low light shades that are slightly darker than your base color can help to add depth and visually connect the shorter pieces to the longer ones. This creates a more cohesive, blended look and can make overly thinned out ends appear fuller. It's all about drawing the eye where you want it to go. A few face-framing money piece highlights can make you feel instantly brighter and more polished, directing all the attention to your face and away from the cut itself. It's an amazing trick for navigating that awkward grow-out phase with style. And finally, my 7th and perhaps most important tip is to style with purpose and own your cut. Confidence is the best accessory you can ever wear, and it can truly sell any look. Even if the haircut isn't your all-time favorite, if you style it with intention and walk with your head held high, people will assume it's a deliberate, edgy new look. Instead of letting your hair just be, make a choice. Try some new styles you might not have considered before. Maybe this shorter length is perfect for a sleek, slicked back bun or a low-polished ponytail. Use a stronghold gel or cream to get that sharp, clean look. Or go the opposite direction and embrace the mesensis. A tousled, textured high ponytail or a messy top knot can look incredibly chic and effortless, especially when you pull out a few face-framing pieces. The goal is to make it look like a choice, not a mistake you're trying to hide. When you put effort into your styling, whether it's sleek or messy, it communicates that you are in control of your look. So experiment, have fun with it, and find a new signature style for this temporary phase. So there you have it, 7 ways to tackle a haircut that you're just not feeling. If you're stuck with a haircut you hate right now, please remember, it's not permanent. Hair grows, and this is just a temporary phase. With the right products, a little bit of styling, creativity, and a whole lot of confidence, you can totally rock your hair at every single stage while it grows out. Think of it as a fun challenge to push your style boundaries. If you found any of these tips helpful, I would so appreciate it if you'd hit that like button. It really helps my channel out. And be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any more real, practical hair tips. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Tell me about a haircut disaster you survived, or which of these tricks you're going to try first. We've all been there, so let's share our stories. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Until next time, stay confident, stay creative, and remember to love your hair anyway.